listening to Big Picture You podcast series from VCG Studios.
Good morning, afternoon, or night, everyone. Coming to you from the coziness of the VCG Media Broadcast booth, I'm Verve Coach Gordon, and you are listening to Big Picture You, the podcast series where wellness practices and concepts meet practical application and real-life example. This is episode 4 of season 2 of the Big Picture You podcast series. Welcome, listeners, supporters, and thought leaders. A big thank you very much to everyone for your streaming. Please drop me a note at gordon@vervecoach.com. I'd love to hear more about what you think of the program. Valuable feedback is definitely encouraged. Well. Season 2, Episode 4 of the Big Picture You podcast series, Color Vibrations and the 11 Energies of the Verve. In today's episode, we will pick up from last episode's introduction of all 11 energies of the Verve and a brief description of each. And now we're going to introduce the color connections to each energy. All 11 energies are strongly associated with their own unique color, ramping up the empowerment level to really wonderful heights. Now that you're familiar with all 11 energies of the Verve and the backstory of how this all came to be, and if you're not familiar, please see Season 2, Episodes 1 and 3 of the Big Picture You podcast series. Now we can begin to expand on connecting more and greater dots, as well as associated concepts, theories, and practices. And no matter what the content of an episode, I will always relate that episode to at least one of the 11 energies. A bit of a disclaimer, though, for this episode. Since I am doing color associations to all 11 energies, and there is not a specific story, the relationships will all be well covered. So, in holding with the 11 energies introduction, this seemed like a great time to introduce color associations. I'll be touching on some elements of color psychology, not going super deep, mostly as a way of further illustrating the empowerment and concepts of energy and vibration, while staying within the realm of real-life example and practical application. In Season 2, Episode 1, Discover Your Own True Star Power, I introduce the origins of the universal creative energies and explain the hows and whys of my belief that everyone possesses creative energies. Also, that energy is vibration, and vibration is energy. I have associated a color with each of the 11 energies that demonstrates a vibe, feeling or emotion, personal dynamic, or positive attitude. The descriptions are brief, just enough to form a clear and strong bond with each energy in order to progress our work together and provide a richer experience for you. As with numerology, and we talked about why the number 11 being a master number, and 1 is where all numbers spring from, repeating digits 1 and 1, very powerful. But as with numerology, within the popular and far-ranging science of color psychology, there are also a lot of great resources available to educate and fulfill. There is also a lot of popular and common knowledge available on this topic. So I've drawn my color associations to each of the specific 11 energies of the Verve based on aspects from all of these sources, so that I can relate a more holistic picture, a big picture, how varying colors are based in differing vibrations and the effects or results created. And those results can certainly be emotional, physical, psychological, or behavioral. These notions and concepts fit well with the philosophies of the 11 energies of the Verve, since a super important core premise of the 11 energies is based in vibration, cosmic and earthly. Now, here are the color associations to all 11 energies of the Verve. I'm going to start actually with the title that goes with my Tree of Empowerment graphic. The graphic is available at my website or on my Pinterest page. It's also in my book, and if you reach out, I can send you a pocket-sized carrying card of the Tree of Empowerment. The graphic also lists the 11 energies in their respective color. So, the Verve Tree of Empowerment title is associated with the color green. Green is a cool color that symbolizes nature and the natural world. Green also represents tranquility, good luck, and good health. Green is thought to relieve stress and help heal. Again, I'm just going to offer brief yet purposeful comments and associations without going super deep. Okay, the 11 energies themselves. Energy number 1, passion, red. Red promotes excitement and energy. It inspires passion and desire and represents strength, power, heat, and intensity. Passion, red. Energy number 2, enthusiasm, orange. Orange inspires balanced energy. It also signifies warmth, vibrance, and expansiveness. Enthusiasm, orange. Energy number 3, compassion, violet. Violet promotes sensitivity and compassion. It also inspires empathy. Empathy being a reinforcing energy to compassion. Compassion, violet. Energy number 4, openness, turquoise. Turquoise symbolizes calm, opening up communication from the heart to spoken word. It also helps create emotional balance and stability. Turquoise is good for healing the heart, building confidence, and aiding in approachability. Openness, turquoise. Energy number 5, sincerity, indigo. Indigo is the color of intuition and perception. It promotes deep concentration during times of introspection and meditation, increasing the ability to use the higher mind to see beyond the normal senses. It is powerful and dignified, conveying integrity. Sincerity, indigo. Energy number 6, truth, blue. Blue inspires peace, tranquility, stability, harmony, unity, trust, truth, confidence, and loyalty. It represents sky, water, and technology. Think a bit about untruths versus truths on our technological devices. Truth, blue. Energy number 7, self-value, dark blue. Dark blue symbolizes integrity, knowledge, power, and seriousness. Seriousness relative to fun times. Not necessarily being serious. I put that in quotes all the time. Self-value, dark blue. Energy number 8, forgiveness, yellow. Yellow signifies joy and happiness, stimulating optimism, idealism, imagination, and hope. Yellow also represents sunshine and friendship. Forgiveness, yellow. Energy number 9, sparkle, amber. Amber is a warm and radiant color associated with positive energy. It promotes feelings of happiness and inspires boldness. Amber is also believed to symbolize and promote vitality, confidence, and safety. Sparkle, amber. Energy number 10, courage, purple. Purple represents transformation, mystery, wisdom, enlightenment, spirituality, honor, and temperance. It combines the calm stability of blue and the fierce energy of red. Purple inspires dignity, devotion, peace, and pride, and calms the mind and nerves. It also increases sensitivity and encourages imagination and creativity. Courage. Purple. Energy number 11, love. Pink. Pink symbolizes love, tenderness, and acceptance. It also inspires greater nurturing tendencies. Love. Pink. And that really is the overarching energy for everything. Love. All right, there are the color associations for all 11 energies of the Verve. I hope you have enjoyed this introduction, and be sure these energies and their colors will be woven throughout this Big Picture You podcast series in ways that are obvious and ways that are very subtle. A lot of this information is also available in my book, 11 Energies of the Verve, A Journey of Personal Positivity and Performance of Best Self, available at Amazon, my Etsy store, or through my online store at my website. But if you email me, you can get a signed copy, and I'll send along a free gift just to show my appreciation. Gordon@vervecoach.com. In the end, though, it is you who will decide how and when to engage these tools and related dynamics personally and socially. After all, the bedrock of the 11 energies of the Verve process and my practice itself is that this is all about your journey. I will work continuously to bring you tools to either build your box with or to greatly enhance your box. As a matter of fact, when I do live trainings, instead of a briefcase or satchel for my immediate items, I carry an actual toolbox. Yepper, always doing our best to connect dots, model, illustrate, and appeal to diversity and inclusion of all varieties. And you can find out more about my diversity work and implicit bias training at my website, or drop a note at gordon@vervecoach.com. I mentioned the bedrock of my methodologies a minute ago as this being all about your journey. Next, sitting well grounded on top of the bedrock, is the belief here at the Verve Coach Gordon organization that greater harmony within ourselves, in our own lives, will certainly bring about greater harmony in our groups, organizations, and institutions. So please tune in next time when I connect diversity and inclusion, as well as implicit bias, with the methodologies surrounding the 11 energies of the Verve. Alrighty now, here's the big picture you takeaway or moral of the story for today's broadcast. I'm just going to reinforce the idea that we all have the power of the universe around us and within us. All we have to do is harness those universal creative energies as tools of empowerment in supporting personal positivity and performance of best self as we strive to bring about our most fulfilling big picture you, big picture me, and big picture us, providing you with materials, tools, and mediums to help you create your life's masterpiece, the 11 energies of the Verve. Foundational values that can be referred to at any time to help negotiate challenge, help in decision making, or gain motivation and positivity.
You are listening to Big Picture You podcast series from VCG Studios.
Please visit my website regularly. There's lots of tasty stuff there, including the 11 Energies Revelation Tool. This is a free assessment of your personal positivity and performance of best self. It's quick, easy, and fun. All content, text, and music in the Big Picture You podcast series is copyright Verve Coach Gordon, unless otherwise cited. Thanks so much for listening to the program today. I always appreciate listener feedback, so please reach out at gordon@vervecoach.com with questions, or even answers for that matter. Remember, kindness is beautiful, both toward others and yourself, in creating an amazing and empowering big picture you, big picture me, and big picture us. Be well, my friends.